Hello class. So in this for this shape here, let's find the surface area. Um, so here, the first thing you want to do is look at what are the two different shapes, I guess you can see, that you can draw here. The easiest thing to do is to draw or look at this composite shape as two rectangular prisms. This is one of them would be this larger one that has 15 by 5 by some number here. We're going to look at that number, and this other one would be the small little, we'll find out that it's a cube. So again, you're going to look at two different shapes and find out the surface area for them separately. Then we take away the overlapping area in there. So let's look at the shapes first. The lengths. So we have 5. This side right here is missing a length. So the way you look at it is you have 15 centimeters here and 20 on the other side. So really this area right here is 20 minus 15, or just 5. So that here is 5 centimeters. Okay. The other side that we don't have a length for is this side right here, and that would be, you look at this side, we have a 5, and here we have a 5, so this must be 5 plus 5, which is 10 centimeters. Okay, so now that we know the length of the sides that we need to measure this surface area, let's look at the shapes. The shapes of the faces that we have, and here we have since both of them are rectangular prisms, or a rectangular prism and a cube, you can name the faces. So you have 6 faces really, with 3 unique faces in each square, or in each face. So, or shape, sorry, in this case 3D shape. So for this one, let's say this is A, B, and C. So C is the top and the bottom, A is the front and the back, B is the right and the left. That's for the smaller cube, and somebody might say, well, it's a cube, so it's just 6 faces times the area of one face. That's also fine, but I'm just going to do it the long way in this video. For the larger cube, or for the larger rectangular prism, we have 15 by 5. That would be our, let's call it D. So that's the front and the back. E is the top and the bottom, and let's call this F right here the left and the right F. Okay, so now let's find out the surface area, or the areas for each one of those faces. So we have 2 A's, so the surface area is the area for 2 A's plus 2 B's plus 2 C's, because we have 2D, 2E, and 2F. We need to find the areas of those faces. So the area for A would be 2 times, A is 5 by 5, plus, so that's for A. For B, we have 2 times, B is also 5 by 5, and for C, also 5 by 5. Okay, so for A, we have this length is 5, and this length is 5. For B, this is 5, and this is 5, and for C, we have this here is 5, which is the same as the bottom, and this one here is 5, as we calculated earlier. So that is our C. For D, now D is the longer side there, so 15 by 5. So we have 2 times 15 times 5. And that's for D. Plus, for E, we have 2 times, E is the top, so that's 10 by 15 or 15 by 10. That's our E. And finally F. F is 10 by 5. Okay, so we find out the numbers here. So 50 for A plus 50 for B plus 50 for C. That's 2 times 5 times 5 plus 15, so 30 by 5, that's 150 for D plus 300 for E and 100 for F. Okay, you add all of them up. That's 150, 300, 600, 700. So the total area for all the faces, as if they were separated, is 700. However, we have an overlapping area. So overlapping, so the overlapping we have, B is overlapping. Overlapping is B, but you always multiply that area by 2, because the overlapping area, you're taking B away from the small square, or the small rectangle, or sorry, the small cube, and also a B from the larger rectangular prism. So you take away 2 B's. So we're gonna say 700 minus 2 times B is 5 by 5, which is 50, so 650 centimeters squared is your final answer. Okay.